Like many of you know, most Dishonored playthroughs start out the same. You see Lizzo on the boat, create the world's first hide-and-seek champion, and watch the Empress die through the British on her teeth. But this time will be different. Hey, it's Halfball, and today we'll learn, can you beat Dishonored using only rats? The challenge is simple, and only has one rule. If you commit a hostile action, it has to be done with a rat. Let's begin. After awaking in prison, channel your intermittent squad, and open your cell with the key from your prison wallet. Because you haven't yet been marked by Billy Joe Armstrong, you'll have to ghost this area. Skip the sword to remain true to the cause. Use the shadows to make your way to the torture chamber, where you'll find a young student's school project. Truly wonderful the mind of a child is. Pick up the wine bottle and make your way to the prison yard. Learn the hard way that your imaginary hands can't hold two things. Load the last save, and then learn you never needed this key anyway. Look for a way to cross the room and find a conveniently placed pipe. Install a new window by placing the bomb. Earn a perfect 10 on your dive, and congratulations, you've ghosted the prison. After the prison, make your way through the sewer and get your first taste of what ratchromancy could be like. Swim through the toilet water until you reach a wheel. Throw the life-size action figure away. Feed a few meat sacks to your babies, and approach the next gate. It is impossible to pass without your gear, so allow yourself to be bound to the almighty fidget spinner. And escape through the shit water to Stuart Little and his boat. Ride with the mouse man to your new home on the set of Cheers, and skip meeting everyone to go straight to your room like the moody teen your parents raised. Wake up in a scene from Inception, and finally make it backstage to meet Billy Joe. Read Bart Simpson's chalkboard letter, and learn of the horrors the explosive seamen have unleashed on the city of Dunwall. Awake the next morning, and buy every blue Gatorade money can buy before setting off to kill the High Overseer. Roll up with your boy Mighty Mouse and head straight to Grandma's house. Break into her china cabinet and ask Billy Joe to give you rat powers like he does for all his biggest fans. Feed your rats some gourmet thugs fresh off the vine, and make your way to the town square. Free Martin from his bondage fetish, and use the windowsill to break into the abbey. Spill both drinks in the most violent way possible, and invite your rats to the party. Somehow save Captain Kernow while actively trying to kill him. And pick up the journal from the crumbs your rats left, and make sure 3 friends all die together. Hardcore parkour! And make it back to Bodie McGee in time for lunch. While preparing for the next mission, it's important to test the strength of the barkeep's face. The next move is to meet up with Peppy Hare's grandson, where you will hit the first road bump that wasn't a pedestrian. Rats won't attack weepers, and the game won't progress while they're flagged hostile. Shoot them with sleep darts, and due to the fact that your rats eat them afterwards, technically, the challenge can live on hopes and dreams. After dealing with the weepers, report back to Martin to make a terrible discovery.
The Golden Cat, of all places. A bathhouse for aristocrats. Little better than a cursed brothel.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver.
It's the same voice. Anyway, it's time to head out and kill the Mario Bros at the whorehouse. On this mission, you'll see so many rockets you'll think you're in North Korea. Realize Wigma Wolverine can't take a joke, and out-assassin the assassins on 3 separate occasions, foreshadowing things to come. Be sure to keep a balanced diet, eating your white rats for protein. And save a damsel in distress from a group of street urchins. Use Blink to scale the balcony and watch as the guards scramble to stop an intruder. I wonder where he is. Make a few jumps and finally find out what happens in Vegas. Create a distraction in the main room, only for it to follow you upstairs. But take the dub any way you can. Make a child run in fear from the sight of your face, and learn she has more power over rats than you'll ever know. Begrudgingly accept the hand of your new rat queen, and stock up on Gatorade before going to the bridge for Sokolov. First thing on the bridge, ride the train. Next, kill a man in his own house for money. Decide that gravity doesn't affect you anymore, and pay the price for ever thinking that. Try the jump again, but this time, respect your elders. Isaac Newton, we salute you. Turn off the lights in the Bukake room, and enter Sokolov's house through aerial insertion, and clear the lower level before realizing the fucker was upstairs all along. Discover you can't progress without knocking out Sokolov, but make a half-ass argument about it being non-lethal. Make a few jumps and return to Samuel Witwicky. After a good night's rest, catch Piero peeping and tell him if he does it again, you'll kill him. Let Callista know too. Swing back through and watch the cage match between your rats and Abraham Lincoln. And stop by Foot Locker for some new boots. Gotta have that bougie footwear. Get a warning from Samuel about the wannabe clone walkers. but just cross the street to avoid them, fucking idiot. Find Wonka's last golden ticket and decide to show your grandpa. And prepare to enter the party where you have to look for clues to figure out which sister has to die. Decide fuck that, and use speedrun tactics to kill all 3 sisters at once. Spin your fidget on the way out to show the guards you're cool, and escape into the night rising from the water like a phoenix in the sun. Meet back with Phineas and Ferb to discuss the next move, and head out to kill the Lord Regent on Dunwall Tower. Take your second boat ride to the Canal Gate, this time without Lizzo in the distance, and use the canal as your own American Ninja Warrior training course. We're coming for you, Mount Futoriyama. Yellow flash of the leaf past the arc pylon, and watch a man shoot his shot in the same spot they shot your wife. At least his heart is the only thing being stabbed this time. Jump into the moat and get fucked up by the water rats they call fish. Somewhere, Aquaman is laughing in heaven. Finally make it out of that pit of hell, and use the spare key under the mat to get inside. Once you're in, watch Dr. Evil ask for $1 million, and make your way to the roof to show the Lord Regent that you're ugly and you're proud. It's time to let your rats dig in. Before leaving, meet up with Mr. New Vegas, and let him play your mixtape for the Mojave. City of Dunwall.
Let's get it!
Rise, stand up.
On the way back to the bar, bet Samuel on how many party shots you can take, and put it to the test on a night out of Saturdays for the boys. Be sure to finish the night by collapsing on the floor while looking for your keys. Wake up and learn the truth. It was Alan who drugged the wolf pack. And watch as Shepard shoots Ghost and burns your lifeless corpse. Wait, wrong game. Just wake up to a bunch of Plague Doctor assassins and watch as Tommy Lee Jones throws away all your toys. Freed from the mortal shackles of the fidget spinner, grab any flavor of Gatorade you can. You're gonna need it. Rely solely on your rats and wits to fight back against the assassins, and continue stocking up on leftovers. Go out of your way to be stubborn, and leave your gear behind. I'm sure this won't come back to bite you later. Rat assassin everyone in your path, in generic montage fashion. And fight Dowd, Mono-E Rat. Later stand over an injured Tom Hanks, and finish what Buzz Lightyear never could. Head through the quarantine zone, and use your train lassoing skills to cross the gap. Ride that iron horse straight into the sewer, and interrogate a dying man on the whereabouts of a key. Run into Junior from SpongeBob, who obviously wasn't raised right, and walk in on 2 kinky bastards in a death match. This is where the challenge finally will end. For real this time. You can't move on until either the old bitch or Wolverine are dead, and Granny can't be killed by rats or knocked out, so do what any reasonable man would do, and use your favorite grenade. Give your dog a bath, and get fucked because you have no weapons. Swim back the long way, and go through the sewer gate. Teleport around the homeless before they can start begging, and return to the bar for revenge. Convince Edison and Tesla to give up on light bulbs and focus on making a taser to surpass Metal Gear. Get caught looking for blueprints, but at this point, laugh at your enemies as you claim the throne of the Rat King. Watch Zeus quiver as man creates his own lightning. And send out your flare to Sam Adams. Side note for anyone who's never played, this guy was never actually bad, but fuck him anyway. Head off to the final confrontation at the lighthouse, and infer from the dark clouds and rain that your rats got you the bad ending, just what you wanted. Listen to Sam from iCarly tell you that you're a bad man, and regret not being able to fill his boat with your little furry friends. Breach the seawall, and deal with Martin Septum, Skyrim courier first. Embrace your role as the monster under his stairs, and pop out only to kill him in his office. While fleeing, accidentally make it up the wall to the glory hole in the gatehouse. You might as well get Pendleton while you're here, but I wish his brothers could have been here to see this. Insert yourself into the glory hole, and head for the lighthouse elevator. Spend at least half an hour looking for the key on the guards' bodies, before realizing there's a hole up top. Head up to the top of the lighthouse and wonder what mess could be so bad to make the maid kill herself. Watch helplessly as Havelock takes Emily hostage, threatening to kill her. But then remember, you don't care about either of them. And approach the edge, just in time to see Emily skydive. Congratulations. If you followed these instructions, you too can fail at beating Dishonored, Rat's only challenge. If you want to see me do another video like this, or just want to see more videos in general. Remember to like and subscribe, and comment a suggestion for the next video. And as always, thanks for watching.